Hey there, plushies! I'm your friend at Apple Let's Play. SpiderMwa, welcome you back to West of Loathing. As we left off, we went to the silver plater, and I got my silver tongue. I didn't even lose any money out of it. Okay, next up, I'm gonna go back to... We need to go back to some places, so let's go to the Stearns Ranch with the evil doll. Found a rig at the bank stagecoach with a strongbox in the back. It's too heavy to carry, but too locked to open. Not locked enough. You pop the lock open and find a ton of meat inside, and since the serial numbers are sequential, the bank probably won't be able to trace it if you keep it to yourself. Awesome! That's not a ton of meat. Well, I'll take it anyway, 255. So let's see if I could do something here, because we got the loose boards here. Build a crate. Pile of loose boards, hammer and nails. It's a crate! Open it up. Get 2 lassos, handful of nails, and a lock. How does that work? If it was loose boards, then I make the crate, and suddenly there's items in there. How does that work? This game is weird, but I love it, because it is weird. Okay, since we've done that, nothing else to do there, but we need to go to the professor's place, because I forgot something there. A nearby cloud of dust turns out to be a bandit on a horse, riding hell for leather for unknown reasons. Well, I know them, but you don't. You pull your horse up alongside hers and match her speed. Hey, what's up? Where's the fire? You bad and or lost. Accuse her of robbery. I accuse you of crimes. Hand over your ill-gotten gains. Why you? She whips out a pencil and points it at you, and you pluck it out of her hand. Thanks. That'll do fine. You pull on your reins, stopping your horse. The bandit nonplussed continues to ride away. Oh, I got a pistol. Yay. At least I should sell them. Because I've got them, and I don't need them. Alright, so in Professor's place, yeah, we need to fabricate the key. I forgot to do that with the scrap that we got. The machine beeps and poops a lot and then spits out a keystone. Alright. With this keystone, we could go to the Humming Cave and do something in there, or maybe it was the Lost Dutch Oven Mine. I think it was the Lost Dutch Oven Mine. So let's go do that. Let's do some El Vibrato stuff. And when there's a hell calf, I'm gonna just attack. So 42, 39, 39 health points. I will cleave your meat, and he will burn your flesh, and you will whiff and a. Great attack! Yeah, 10 out of 10. We're dead. We're so dead. There, done. That was easy peasy lemon squeezy. Take the beefsteak and a brass bull ring. Okay, just another day, fine day at the office. How many XP do I have now? 87 XP. I could spend some like that, and that. There, get all of my stats up a little bit. And also I need to go back to the hotel because I have the pain tolerance from the grit. I can actually make myself even more angrier because I can take it. The higher your pain tolerance, the more angry you can get yourself to. So once I get the grit upgraded once more, my pain tolerance will be 3, and I can make myself angrier even more. And the good thing about that is that each time you do it, you get +3 to all of your stats. So better get to it. That's what I should do. Oh yeah, stench resistance. Offhand, that. Equipped. And now that I'm back in here, put that back on. That's open already. Didn't I already do this with a can of oil? Did I forget to do that with the can of oil? Oh shit. I'm gonna need a can of oil. Actually, let's go, since we're here, let's go visit the lazy dude ranch and see if the weed has grown a little bit. As far as I know, once it has grown enough, you could actually pick them. But it might take a couple of days, so I'll have to just keep on sleeping. No idea of where somebody might need a chef. Or maybe I should go to the humming cave. I'm gonna check the humming cave if I can use the keystone. Hey, Wandering Sally, you bet! Please tell me you have what I want. Actually, I'm gonna talk to Pete first. Well, some about over there, Wandering Sally. I crossed her path in a dog's age. What's her deal? Well, she's a traveling trader. She don't keep this sit around like most of them. Goes where the wind takes her, you know? I see. I mean, that's why her name is her. Ah, blank postcard. I can send another mail. I'll take the lock. Never know when I need them. Fungus and a lucky marigold. Hey, that's a good label. Unless I already had that one. What is on my label? Ah. Never mind. I got the revolting brooch, which is a lot better than the lucky marigold. Work boots. What were my boots? I know I'm wearing some disgusting kind of boots. I think. I got so many items. Gotta get rid of a lot of them. Oh, 2 disposable binoculars. We should go to some towers. Brown boots. +1 maximum AP. And what were these? +1 armor as well. I'll take it. Let's see. I did have some stuff that I need to just sell. Like the stock. Unless I did already sell that. What's a brass bull ring? Years of being stuck in the nose of a cow have done nothing for the finish on this thing. Got a feeling that I might have to go to the plater to see if he can do anything with it. Yeah, I did sell the stocks. Now let's see, what else do I have that I could just sell? I did get some items just now that I should just sell. Didn't I get some items that I said that I should just sell them? How did I already forget what it was? Oh yeah, bandit pistols. Yeah, sell and sell. Sell those bandit pistols. Good thing you have a pickaxe, but I don't really have any use of it. I'll take the thope. You never know when you might... Item drop bonus 10%. It can kill a lot of goblins at once, but it takes a while. I don't really need one of those. So that's good enough. That's good enough. Too bad she didn't have the can of oil. Well, let's go to the humming cave first. See if this keystone is actually useful in here. Oh, fun, as always. And my offhand things. Oh, what was it that I wanted to change? My label? No, not that. Wasn't it my offhand thing? Oh, I already changed it. Never mind. Never mind. The monolith is dark. So it isn't here. It really is in the Lost Dutch oven mine that I need to get to use the key in. Now, let's go here. Still a couple of places in this part of the map that we haven't found. I guess I do need to use the binoculars now. That takes me right back into my room. Well, let's send some mail first, because I have the postcard. Hi, I'm Spidermwa. Any mail for me? Nope. Darn. Well, I'd like to send a postcard. Alrighty, let's have it. You write a quick note to Rufus letting him know what you've been up to and that you're okay. Oh, it's one of every people. I'll be zero meet then. Thanks. Since we've done that, let's, actually, we stay. Because I do need to go to my room to make myself angry. Insult yourself again. Floor flourishing vulture eating something. So now I'm angry +2. I keep pushing the wrong buttons. So angry 2, yeah, +6. And if I had the pain, like I said, let's upgrade my grit once more. And I got 27. Alright, now I need more XP. What was the next place that I needed to go to I need to talk to you. I can't remember. Side quests. Am I forgetting something? Lazy dude. Yes, another. Striped Hat Gang at the Cavern Canyon. Thanks for the money. That's where we need to go. Let's go to Cavern Canyon. Let's take care of this place. You find a crate lying by the side of the trail. It's a lid knocked loose. Fell off the back of a cart limited, alright? Handful of nails, a full canteen, a rancher's pistol. Hey, what's this? That's a good question. Let's see what it is. Let's see what it is. Pistols. So right now I'm wearing the toilet pistol. Ranchers. 5 Moxie and 10 to 13. It was important that ranchers be well armed initially because of cattle rustlers and later because of cattle. 5 Moxie and that damage? Yes, please, over this. Snatch damage? I don't care. But this, 10 to 13. That's even better than my bloody cleaver. But I don't do bonus damage with the pistol because I'm not a slinger. Oh yeah, I can forge this one. The NXP. I'm missing 3. I could... Ow. Dang it. I could onboard that. Weapons medicine. Or medicine. This crate has weapons scrawled on it in black paint. I'm not sure if I want to open that up yet. I gotta think about this on how to approach everything. Let's go to Fort Cowardice. Didn't this place have any, It does have a tower that I can go to. Use your binoculars. Discover the Big Apple. Keep Fort Cowardice beautiful. How about another? And Butterfield Ranch. Let's go check those places out. Apparently they're all up in the north or somewhere, but let's go to Professor's place because I need to ask him about the ley lines. Good to see you. Let me voice. Good to see you again. Have you had any chance to take the keystone to the lost Dutch oven mine and look at the unusual pile of rocks? You can always make a keystone with 5 more blah 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 blah. That should be your next step. Do you know anything about ley lines? I don't hold much with the mystical mumbo-jumbo. It's very unscientific. But it does come up in my research from time to time, so I can give you a basic overview. He draws some curved, intersecting lines on a piece of paper and explains how they relate to local geography and so-called mystical forces. Most of it goes over your head, but you think you got the basics. Thanks. I mean, ley lines are nothing but supposed to be like magical lines that hold a lot of power for you to... What was I looking for? My Corona. Not the drink. Ley line diagram. Use it. This diagram is surprisingly comprehensible. You stick it in your Neuromancer journal. I should check that out. Using a ley line diagram, you narrow the location of the Necromancer's lair down to a handful of possible locations based on unseen currents of energy that riddle the land. Looks like that's everything you got so far. So yeah, ley lines are supposed to be magical lines on Earth, and when there's like some points where the ley lines cross, that's like a point of power where you can do all kinds of rituals to summon spirits and all that, or it's like a hot spot for spiritual activity. That's what those ley lines are. At least that's how they always explain it. To me, mumbo jumbo. Butterfield Ranch. Let's go check it out. Or find a little vibrato machine. Got the jump on him. 24 to 27 damage with the gun. Man. But I can destroy it with 1 cleaver. Vicatory! Got 2 scrap. And 15 XP! eh? I got the feeling that this place has been just attacked by cows. But it doesn't seem to be destroyed, so we got here in time. It seems so. Let me upgrade my grit first. Exactly, fluffy butt. Kind of tune. Well, this don't sound like a good time to chat, boss, with that cow standing around there. Oh, yeah. You're gonna have to deal with this cow if you want to explore this area. Okay. Man, that's a strong hell calf. That's a very strong one, but you're dead. I'm strong, Kirk. A roasted cow tongue and extra thick leather. Get the hens, little doggy. That's what the flavor text said. Increases mysticality by 6. A lot of people don't like the idea of eating something that can taste you back, and believe me, nothing about this particular cow tongue is going to change their mind. Actually, my brother's wife loves cow tongue. I've never actually tasted it myself. Or have I? I think they might have brought some at one point, but I decided not to try it because of... Cow attack! Looks like hardly any of the left. Why did it do it? Nobody knows. Ain't like you could just set one down for a chat beside a bonfire and ask it. I mean, they're hell cows. You know, I think they're just doing it because of bad memories of being held in a ranch. There's a rope tied to the fence post here. Grab it. Collect the rope. Yeah, nothing left about this place. There's something buried in the smoldering embers. Ow, ow, ow. A red hot poker. Hot damage instead of physical. Why, I reckon I hardly know her. Yeah, a hot poker. So is that a weapon? Does the 6 to 9 damage. My muzzle goes down, but I have to do hot damage now. I mean, it might be good. You don't have nothing to churn. I need to find some milk. To your horror, you see that every single cow in Butterfield dairy herd is now an ungulith, an infernal cow spirit bound in stone. They're not dangerous unless you get near them. Yeah. You notice some words carved into the side of the outhouse. Curly was here. Wait a second. You recognize that name? Curly. Curly Butterfield, the legend of Curly's meat. Looks like maybe this outhouse is worth investigating. Luckily, you don't have to actually go inside the outhouse, because once you open the door, you'll find a map scratching into the inside of it. It appears to lead the Coal Ridge Mine, just west of where you are right now. There's an inset map of the mine itself, with a big X scrawled between 3 strange triangular icons. Curious. Haha. We've been there before. And now we know what the triangles mean. Lockpick 2 and needle. You go inside. That's a lot of churners. No, they had a lot of spare churns in here. I can make a crate. Open it. 3 bars of soap and ranch dressing. Still, how does that work? Jars of milk, mostly evaporated. Sell with what you can. 3 tainted milk. An old toy box. A toy skeletons. Full of toy skeletons. A haystack with a needle. So I didn't lose a needle. I just didn't use anything. The door just opened by itself. For all I know. Make some butter. Churn, churn, churn. Infernal butter. Yeah, let's see these new items that I got. Infernal butter. Increases speed by 3 and your maximum AP by 1. This is some tainted cow's milk that has to be rendered somewhat safer by churning a lot of evil out of it. This is a little group of toy skeletons made somewhat self-referentially out of polished bone. This milk of its own accord perpetually moves of its own accord, perpetually solidifying and reliquefying itself according to its own kernel desires. Mysticality by 11 and speed by 5. Holy crap! I mean, I don't need really mysticality that much, but speed 5. Damn, man. So much better than the freaking butter. I'm just using the freaking milk for the speed of it. Yeah, let's go to the Coal Ridge Mine and find this treasure. Before after we've dealt with this guy. Another roasted cow tongue from a pyro bow, which is just a floating, flaming skull. Works for me. Not about little operation. I don't need to open it because we still haven't found the combination to the lock. I wonder if we're ever gonna find it. This is the spot Curly's toilet the notes mentioned. Dig it. Curly's compass. There was a compass bird here. This was Curly Butterfield's compass, but that dude must have always felt being lost because this thing points every which way but north. The compass needle is pointing generously northwestish. Okay. Gotta be some kind of use to that. Gotta have some kind of use. Northwestish. So there might be something on this side of the map. Well, let's go to the Big Apple, the other place that we found. But binoculars. All right. These will come in handy, indeed. Once we get to the like all dead and such. As you reach the center of the clearing, you're simultaneously struck with a profound awe and a terrible stench as you discover the largest road apple you've ever seen. I can't even imagine how this got here. Was it a giant horse? Was it 200 normal-sized horses acting collaboratively? They should have sent a poet. Yeah, they should have. Yeah. That's a big pile of shit. Oh, wait! Wow, just now with my nose up wet, if you'll excuse me. It doesn't smell any better up close. Clean it up. You make a little dent in it. 1 XP. Keep digging. 1 XP. 1 XP. 1 XP. 1 XP. 1 XP. It's smaller than it was before. Clean it up. It's quite a bit smaller than it was before. Keep cleaning. Come on, keep digging it. Keep dancing. Way smaller than it was before. Keep cleaning it. Just keep going at it. Almost there. Come on. Hooray! We have cleaned the Big Apple. Okay. Well, I got a lot of XP out of that. Yeah, 102 XP right now in my pocket. Alrighty, let's think. What were Haymaker would be nice. Menacing Moo. Melee damage for the tough customer. I'm gonna take tough customer to make it just to deal more damage. That's what I do. I'll deal damage with my fists and my weapons and Fort All Day. Wait, Fort All Day is mine. A burly grizzled man in leather, well everything, is busy peeling the skin off of a no longer recognizable animal. He looks up at you and growls, brandishing his skinning knife as if to say, bother me and you'll be next. Bother me and you'll be next. Yeah, I got that. Show him your skinning knife. That's not a knife. This is... Don't be stupid. They're both nice. So you're a skinner too, eh? Well, not professionally or anything. It's a hobby, I guess. Alright, come over here what's close. I'll show you a couple of tricks. Learn something. You don't really understand the tricks, but they result in you getting some free skins, so you're happy. A rattlesnake skin and fire moccasin skin. I wonder if we're gonna meet up with that guy again, because with the intimidation, I think we will get his skinning knife, so we can skin better. Get some extra skin out of each enemy that we can skin. At least I think that's what it does. Could be wrong. So let's go check this place out again. Nice view up here. You scan the horizon, don't see anything you didn't already know about. Shucks. Your thing is doesn't use them. Only use the binoculars are only disposed of once you locate something. So there's nothing in this area, so if I go back to the other fort, I might find new locations there again. He doesn't seem to notice you. I accidentally walked out. Beg your pardon, sorry about it, sorry, pardon me. There's no force in the universe that can get this tarp off of this crate. Yeah, they do pack those really well. It's a giant map of the region. This table has a little model of the region on it. Deploy forces, toy skeletons. I can actually use, now that I have the toy skeletons, those guys outside, I can actually use this map to make those guys go somewhere else. And they'll be there. You can use them to your advantage. These toilets are all very clean. Flush it. Hooray! Huzzah! It's a toilet. The flush handle is missing though. Damn it. These toilets are very clean. Flush in one. Hooray! There's a little metal pin on the floor here. Yeah, I noticed that. Pick it up. A rifleman insignia pin. Plus 3 pistol damage. This pin has the insignia of the 4th All Dead 443rd Rifleman Division on it. 443! How big of an army do they have? I mean, just strategy and privy with no wall between them. Yuck. These crates are just decorative. Okay. I can pick that lock. This book locker is at the foot of the bed, but it's not locked. Open it. Needles! 3! Good. Let's open. Heart tag, military grade whiskey and full canteen. Skeleton bones, skull chips, handful of loose teeth. You picked the lock, revealing the foot locker to be full of human bones! This one only contains the important military air. Heart tag and an army field trauma kit. And a full canteen and then a silver bullet. Good, I can make more needles for myself later. Maybe this place needs a cook. Shelves filled with skeleton army's food supply. Examine it. You pick a can at random and read the label. Smoke lands in water. Awful. Dried slugs. Repulsive. Sugar dandruff. Yuck. Crushed ants. Disgusting. Cured blood. Disgusting. Grilled sand. Nauseating. Sugared ants. Ew. Pickled dirt. Ugh. Mushy bat wings in water. Nasty. Smoked crickets in oil. Repulsive. Lye treated chalk. Disgusting. Dried mold. Blech. Salted bat wings. Disgusting. Pressed vulture feathers. Revolting. Creamed bat wings with capers. Dehydrated skin. Repulsive. Pressed ants. Ew. There's nothing in here but the jokes. Creamed tongues. Okay, that was last one. Too much. Well, I'm out of here. Hello, trash can. This trash can smells terrible. Dig through it. No way, not without stench resistance. Okay. Where's my label? No, not label. Offhand. Oh good, a disgusting old hat, an old patrol cap. Just the thing I needed. Another cap. Let's see, 3 pistol attack damage. This is a style of cap the army used to issue the soldiers, but doesn't anymore. Some decades hence, it will be lost to history and then reinvented from scratch. I think that's what I needed for the guy. Somebody left their knapsack behind. Look inside. You dig through the knapsack, you find mostly burned scroll. Interesting. There's also an evil-looking leather-bound tome. Grab it. Introductory Next Mix. The last thing is a little diary, which you decide to leave in there in case the owner comes back looking for it. Read it. It seems to have been written by one of the necromancer's cultists. He and several others were reanimating dead soldiers here, on the theory that the best undead army would be a literal undead army. The hitch in the plan came when they raised the officers who decided they weren't going to take orders from a bunch of weirdo civilians. The last entry suggested the author and his cohorts were planning on abandoning their station and reporting back to the necromancer, but the entry ends abruptly in the middle of a sentence. Fascinating. I guess they got killed by the soldiers. There's no name on this stone. There's no name on this stone. I can harvest some pepperoni mold. I got a tombstone pizza. Carefully stop at the pepperoni mold and place it on the pizza crust. Where did I get the crust? Increases muscle by 5. This is the pizza you made from stuff growing on a grave. I get the grinning skull skill. This black-covered book, written in black ink on black paper, is a primer in the arts of southwestern necromancy, otherwise known as Nexmex. You know, instead of Tex-Mex. This scroll has mostly been burned beyond legibility, but you can just barely make out something about hell cow energy in between the scorch marks. Examine it. The scroll is in bad shape and you can't really make out anything new, but you're convinced this must be another clue to the whereabouts of the necromancer. You stick the scroll into your journal. I'll check that out. So, it is very clever of you. Interpreting the data of the ley lines. Cryptic note of hell cow energy. The necromancer's lair must be somewhere near a powerful source of it, but you don't know where such a source is. Rats. We're starting to get close on finding the necromancer's lair. Let's read it. It seems it's probably pretty dangerous. Are you sure you want to read it? Once I get all that, let's leave it alone. I'll think about it. I mean, it is a necromancy skill. That's black arts. Considered evil. And I'm not a spellcaster. I'll have to think about it. I'll think about it if I'm gonna do it. You burn your hands at handband to your head, but once you put the hat back on, you don't mind as much. It works. Okay. Oops. I don't even know what I just put on my hat. Let's see. Sloppy cowboy hat. I got 20% hot resistance. It's not bad. I didn't want to do it, but it's not bad. This mass grave is absolutely teeming with those skeletal riflemen. They don't seem to be interested in getting out, but you could definitely jump in there if you're reaching for a fight. There's one wandering in the end of the pit nearest you. Nah. I need to fight him. At least not yet. It's another one of those places where you're just gonna endlessly fight for endless amount of XP. Although it's not that much of XP to gain from them. Well, let's end the video here, and next time... I don't know, maybe next time I'm gonna go to the railroad and see what we got on the other side of the mountains. Maybe we can use the compass there that we just got, and it will lead us actually to the treasure of Curly Butterfield. Maybe. You never know. But thank you everybody for watching, hopefully enjoyed, and I hope you all have a good evening, good afternoon, and a good morning, and I will see you all next time. Thank you, people. Bye.